So what could reinvigorate Call of Duty? The games are well made, but it is an undeniable fact that many people, including myself, feel that the game has become a bit predictable. Every single COD has a slow motion door breach, the moment where you think your character died, but then he didn't, and so on and so forth. And the multiplayer usually boils down to one gun is better than all the others, and if you're actually trying to win, you're at a disadvantage if you aren't using that one. Here are my top 5 ways to make Call of Duty fresh to death. Fresh to death.
5.
At number 5, and this is something we've seen on several occasions in single player, but vehicles. Come on guys, I know what you guys are thinking, this isn't Battlefield, idiot, but the inclusion of vehicles doesn't fundamentally change the game. It simply adds tactical objectives on the map that can give your team an advantage. It's another layer to the multiplayer that wasn't there before, and it makes things more interesting. Plus, think of all the cool vehicles that could have been in an Advanced Warfare game. Motherfucking hover tank!
4.
Next up on the list, something that I touched on in the intro, the weapon balancing. Oftentimes in Call of Duty multiplayer, people unlock a gun and use nothing but that gun because it's undeniably stronger than the others. In a game whose unlock system is essentially based on time spent playing, a lot of people consider this to be unfair. My suggestion is to have a competitive mode and a for fun mode that would operate separately. In the competitive mode, you could go one of two ways. Either you have a Counter-Strike style weapon purchasing system each round that players can earn through getting money for kills, objectives, and winning rounds, or only certain guns are available in this mode. In the for fun mode, obviously anything goes. I think these changes would keep all of the whiners, myself included, at bay.
3.
At the number 3 spot would be realistic damage. No, I'm not talking Arma 3 style. If you're a little older, you might remember a game by the name of Soldier of Fortune. There was nothing super revolutionary about it. It was a basic shooter, except for the fact that its main feature was realistic gore. Heads would split open, exposing brain, legs would get blown off, leaving behind jagged stumps. It sounds morbid, but it was pretty awesome. There was one time I shot a guy's eyes literally out the back of his head. People wouldn't complain about dying from one sniper shot to the leg if they saw their leg come completely off. That's all I'm saying. Plus, getting kills in that game would be so much more satisfying. Or maybe I just have a problem.
You have a problem!
2.
Next up is something that many people have harped on in the series for a while, but destructibility. There needs to be more of it. A lot more of it. How can you call your game Advanced Warfare and not have the ability to at least partially blow up buildings? I'm not saying that everything needs to be destructible, though that is the ideal scenario. I'm just saying that it makes the map more dynamic and the strategies available to players much more in-depth. Add in destructibility next game for the love of everything. What are you guys doing over there? Just let me blow shit up and have it actually blow up.
Yes, you have a problem!
Hey.
1.
Finally, at the number 1 spot, the main thing I think would reinvigorate Call of Duty: new scenarios. Every single Call of Duty somehow boils down to the game is essentially, let's stop some terrorist guy from f***ing the world up and blowing up the country or something. The series needs a breath of fresh air, and how better to do that than to change up the scenario? Maybe you're a member of a SWAT team responding to various threats around the city. Maybe you're a pioneer exploring new planets and end up fighting off an advanced race of Okay, that sounds a little Halo-y, but you get the picture. Just change it up a little. Bring me to a new place I haven't been before. Change the scenario to anything, for the love of God, that isn't just the same run and gun bullshit over and over again.
Yep.
All right, I have a problem. I have a problem.
Big problem.
Well, that's it. That's my top 5 ways to reinvigorate Call of Duty. Let me know if you have any other suggestions in the comments below, or tweet me at Sohinki. I'll see you guys next time. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my list of top 5 things that would make Call of Duty better. If you'd like to see another top 5, you should check out when Jobin and Flitz did a co-op top 5 about the best co-op games. Also, this week we took over Game Time and played the new Call of Duty. See if it lives up to everyone's expectations.